Thank you, Klee, for being suddenly very loud. Howdy, everybody. How's everybody doing today? Hello, Phantom. Hello, Chi. Hello, Luke. Rika. Welcome in, everybody. Of course, the balls. The ball spam. That's an old joke. How old is that joke now? That is years now. Let me see. Let me go find my playlist now. It has been 4.5 or 3.5, almost 4 years now. It was Ozzy that started the balls. Yeah, I know. It is old. Yeah, the random Klee music. I don't know. I don't know why her music is just so old, or her music is just so loud. Howdy, Chrissy. Welcome in. There we go. More peaceful music. That's more like it. But yeah, no, this is Hi Sky, howdy Sky Shroom, welcome in. Yeah, no, this I have no idea what I'm getting into, to be completely frank. I have not. I have a Krum guy? No, I have not. What is that? Krum cake. It's a Norwegian cookie. Oh, it's like a it kind of looks like a cannoli, but like thinner cream and a thinner like pastry. Almost like a flatbread cannoli. Traditional Christmas. Oh, okay. No, I might have actually. So my family is Norwegian, and so we actually make a bunch of Norwegian stuff. So I think my grandma might have actually made some of that before. I'm not sure. It almost looks like I've had the actual cookie part before. That looks very familiar. Yeah, no, I have had these actually. Never mind. No, I've had these. I haven't had them like filled with anything, but I have had them before. Very excited for this one. Finish the whole thing. It's gonna take us multiple streams. Don't worry. Howdy, Hilo. Welcome in. You know, it's gonna take us multiple streams to get through this because I have a thing I have to leave for in about 3 hours. So 3 hours max for the stream today. So yeah, roughly. I didn't even play Genshin. The only reason why I'm here is because I had an IRL sport the entirety and not Krai, and now I feel obligated to see what it's about. Well, welcome in. We will figure it out together. I have no idea what I'm getting into. This is the one great thing. Like, not being on social media anymore. Like, I'm out of the loop on a lot of things. But like, stuff like this, I love being able to just like, this came out days ago. I have no idea what I'm getting into. I have absolutely zero fucking clue what's about to happen. So let's just loop into it. Well, let's just get into it. Let's see what this is all about. Howdy, Shelly. Welcome in. Welcome in. Was that Amphoria's? No way. We're approaching crumb cake season, so swiftly for the Christmas cookie season. I'm just excited because we
Krai for a while now, but we still don't know much about this place.
We've been in Krai for a while? No, we haven't. What are you talking about? Okay, so... Yes. Do you even have to ask me, my dude? Although, okay. Okay, let's look through things. So, invite character. Oh, you just straight up get a... Oh, shit, okay. Oh, during the event, okay. Just wait, okay. Krai, okay. I don't know who I want to invite here. I have everybody except for Mizuki. Do I have? Yes, I do have Dia. I'll wait on that. I'll call Moonlight. Yep.
I know.
Yep, I know. Lalama. Nahida. Why are you like? Oh, because I already have you. Oh, that's neat. Memories of a Boundless Journey, Traveler's Tales, Radiant Moonlight. Okay. Teak is the only choice. Yeah, okay. So let's look. So I've got constantly, I have C1 Jean, I have C3 Diluc, I have C1 Chi-Chi, C1 Mona, C1 Kuting, C2 Tichnari. Don't have no constellations on Dia, and I just don't have Mizuki. What does Mizuki do? What do you do? She's pretty? Okay. How many 50-50s have you won? A lot. I'm not gonna lie. She's in the game to be pretty? Okay. Most of my 50-50s I've lost to D-League, all things considered. Let's go. Your C3 is just talent up, right? Yeah. Honestly, yeah. I'll just take the Tichnari. Just cause I have him built is the thing. I'll profit most out of a C3 Tichnari. Okay. For this one, which one is it? This one. Complete adventure encounters to reach daily training goals every week. Achieve 5 daily training goals to reach weekly training. Oh wait. In each round of To Temper Thyself and Journey Far, complete 8 weekly training goals to redeem Stellar Fortuna rewards. Switch choice. Okay, so I'm going to look through the choices here. Before I know that the choice here is pretty set in stone for me. However, I'm going to look regardless. So, some of the characters I have. Or I don't have. Nilou. I do like Nilou. I don't have a team for her, but I do like her. I think she's very pretty. I don't have Yoimiya. I feel like I would enjoy Yoimiya. Ito, I think, would kind of be fun. Why would you ever use Tartaglia now? I chose Baiju. Yeah, You can't. Oh, you can't. Okay. Oh, because you have to get a Stellar Fortuna. Okay. Fair. Well, then in that case, possibly Albedo. I don't know. Imagine I just do Tichnari again. Yeah, I mean, like I said, the choice is obvious for me. Y'all know me. Y'all know me. Okay. Yeah, no, we are sticking with Hu Tao because that is it's Hu Tao. Okay. Time to clear all of these things that I'm gonna have. Oh, you can wish for I'll hate them. That's dope, actually. Nearly sure. For you, that is a cool weapon. What the fuck? Sure. Nihida and Laoma are our characters.
One client, two clients.
If you didn't pick your tower, I thought this account was hacked. So fair. I'm an AI replacement of Whale. Who are you? Yeah, exactly. Oh, look at that. Okay. What else is being exclamation pointed for me? Yeah. And then we've got. Oh, Hu Tao's boosted. Sweet. Boop. Boop. Activate. And I think ascension limit. Oh shit. Okay. That's how that works. Sweet. Yeah, but you need that C7. We're having Pulse saved up. Hello credit card. That, yeah. That straight up might be me going into Evernight. Just like straight up. Boop. And get rid of all the notices. I'm gonna have so many notices. Doot 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 doot. Okay. Slightly better. I have all these story quests. Neato. Okay. Clear out all these. Because I don't like having, oh, no. Go away, you. Actually, you have to go to the thing, apparently. Lame. Boop. And survey. Cool. We are cleared out for the most part. Okay. Then finally, Scoffier. These go away. This last one. These two. Oh wait, no, do ya? Okay, cool. Finally. No, yeah, no. My exclamation points drive me nuts. I hate them. I hate them so much. Okay. Wait until 2 days later. 7 to 12. Moonlight paves your way, guiding you to Nod Krai for an Elysium. Well, lesbian Jesus is back. Okay. For adventurers and wanderers alike. It's time for Nod Krai, y'all. Tis time for Nod Krai. Focus mode. Enable. Wait until 2 days later. Yay. It's like 7 to noon. Mine are still there. I didn't even notice them. Yeah, no, I can't do it. Oh, you can just press V? What the fuck? No way. Oh shit. Embark on a new journey. That's so nice that you don't have to do it like manually anymore. Is we the only one? Probably, dude. I would not be surprised if I'm the only one here. Hi, Unefa.
Hey, Aneva. Sorry to keep you waiting.
That is perfectly all right. My data indicates clear skies in the coming days. Current conditions for maritime travel, optimal. I'll be ready whenever you are.
Let's get this show on the whale road. Hey, it's me.
But are we really gonna set off without telling anyone again?
Isn't that just how we roll? We just kind of disappear.
Now you mention it, you'll never guess who Paimon saw on the way over.
Who? Homestead. Oh, hi, Mualani.
You didn't seriously think we'd let you leave without a farewell party, did you?
Bye, Morgana.
No chance. Yeah, come on, Traveler. We've already made all the preparations.
And Katrina?
And most importantly,
Oh, fuck you.
how slip away without first paying your respects to the almighty Dragon Lord!
A little bird told us you'd soon be leaving for Krai. So, we asked Paimon to give us a heads up before the date of your departure.
You little shit. So it was you.
You sure it's not
I
time
hate
to
saying
think
bye
about
to people.
changing that little habit of ours?
This is actually something I do. I really dislike saying bye to people. It's like, it's just an extra, like, I don't know why I do it, but I just kind of tend to disappear from places. So like, this is genuinely like me.
Don't worry, we won't keep you long. Besides, everyone's there already. Shaska, Ian-san, Auroron, even the Pyro Archon herself.
Okay,
You're
damn.
invited too, Anefa.
Whale
She
vanishing into the
has
void,
a
yeah.
special gift for you.
Yeah, how about you, Nefa?
Accompaniment request accepted. Shilonen demonstrates excellent massage technique. My impression of her is exceedingly positive.
She's a good masseuse. I like her. Want them to randomly appear instead, yeah.
Wait, so robots like massages too? Or is it just that Shilonen really knows how you're wired?
I just like, people make fun of me for being very mysterious because of how like randomly I appear and disappear. Like, that's a whole joke about me in like multiple different friend groups.
All right, enough with the chit-chat. Let's head to the
I'm a
venue.
bit of a cryptid.
Woohoo! Party time!
Oh, somebody's watching us. Hi, Fatui. What do you want with us? I stole Skirk's power to escape into the abyss. Hell yeah. The abyss being my room.
Spit it out then.
I have to stay on lurk mode. Alrighty. Sounds good. Spit it out.
They've set off.
Just as my calculations projected. About time I met this variable in person.
It's Centrone! Hello. A dance of snowy tides and hoarfrost grows.
You know, every time we head to a new nation,
Best Harbinger and a Columbino, but pretty damn close.
this is it. The next chapter of our adventure has begun. This time, it was the moment she realized she just polished off the very last of her Saurus crackers.
Depending
Should've
on
stopped
how
better at the farewell party.
good
In other
Columbina
words,
is.
Paimon has marked the geographic coordinates from 2 minutes and 40 seconds.
You haven't
ago
even met
as
her?
the boundary between
But
Napa
I'm
and
just
Napa.
saying.
This deviates somewhat from the official coordinates stored
I
in
know
my
I haven't
database.
even met her, but I'm just saying it now. I don't have you set to
More in
auto.
terms of how it felt on a psychological level. Anyway, what about you, Traveler? When did it really sink in for you? Huh, that actually kind of
What the fuck is happening?
What
What?
about you, Anefa? Come to think of it, Maybe we should be asking the other.
I don't even have it on auto. What the fuck is happening? Okay. Yeah, no, I haven't even met her, but she had...
In that
Okay,
case,
this is weird.
probably when my sensors could no longer detect the moon's power.
The moon? You mean
The
that one we can all
moon.
see in the sky?
Negative. I was referring to-
Moons.
Here we are. Paimon, traveler, we have arrived in Krai.
Oh, wow!
Paimon, traveler, welcome to Krai.
Hi. Hi, Llama. Friends, I guess? Honestly, I'm gonna be so straight up. Did not expect Krai to be like
Over, right?
steampunk. Tonight we are going to steal the moon. Okay, no, okay, finally it's not autoplaying. But no, I'm saying like yeah, I haven't met Columbina, but I still think she's gonna be the best purely because she had the audacity to not say a single thing during Winter's Night's Lazzo. She just showed up, sung a little tune, and then left. Huh?
That is correct, Paimon. It is also the most bustling commercial hub in all of Krai.
Could this really be?
Oh, sounds like the perfect place to start trying out all the local specialties.
Well, could this be
Huh?
what?
Is something up, traveler?
Paimon,
My boy's getting paid. Let's go.
this is where our spaceship landed when Lumine and I first arrived in Teyvat.
Okay, we're starting off strong. Okay, You know, I'm so used to Genshin being like, we're gonna dilly-dally for like 3 hours and then we'll give you the interesting stuff. No, straight up, we're start right off the bat. This is where our spaceship landed. Okay, relevant information right off the bat, let's go. Random ass spaceship mentioned? Well, okay, we had this mentioned last time with the quest that we played with the who's and what's it's the last two.
Huh?
The with Lumine and the time travel bullshit one.
Are you sure? But how come you've never mentioned that before? Seems pretty important to Paimon.
Oh yeah, she wasn't around when. Okay. Okay, so she wasn't around when we were talking about. Oh wait, no, wait. Did we tell her about the spaceship when we found the key? I think so. Space and time for you, yeah, that quest. We did. Okay, so she does know. She just we haven't told her that it landed here.
Oh, well, because those memories are really hazy. All I remember is Lumine waking me up and us leaving the ship.
Holy shit. Okay. Oh, it was in focus there for a bit. It was in focus there for a moment. Paimon, you're having experiences without me. How dare you? No, yeah, straight up. How dare you remember things that happened that didn't involve me?
But just now, setting foot on this land, I felt something. The kind of power I sensed in those moments.
Remember that the Traveler isn't a reliable narrator? Yes, true. And I do need to keep that in mind. I will also know, well, because he's straight up saying here, I don't remember clearly, which is, yeah, unreliable narrator. But also, he isn't really the narrator. He's just another character in the game. He's the main character, but he's not really the narrator. This game doesn't really have a narrator. Games in general don't really have narrators. It's weird.
Are you referring to Kuvaki?
Huh?
What now?
The locals refer to it as Kuvaki. It is a unique elemental force found only in
Oh,
Dark
okay.
Krai, or rather, a pure, primordial form of elemental energy.
A bit like phlogiston?
That is correct. Another similar concept I have found in my database is the primordial sea.
Since when is anyone in Hoyo related media reliable? Exactly, true. Every single goddamn book in this game is unreliable. That's part of the point of this game.
Legend has it that long, long ago, the moon that shines in the sky above us once rose from the land of Krai. Modern geological surveys and meteorite studies conducted in the region have since supported this claim.
Meteorite studies imply that the moon is showering Teyvat with rocks. Did we get lunar meteors? Oh yeah, no, we did. Never mind. Because shit hits the moon and then it flings and then comes back down to Earth.
So, when you mentioned being able to detect the moon's power earlier, you were referring to Kuvaki?
When I hear the moon, my mind immediately goes to that one song from the Great Comet of 1812, where it just starts off with Natasha going, "The moon." It's really goofy when you hear it like in isolation. It like in context of the full musical, it makes sense. But like when you just listen to the song, what song is it? Hold on. No, that's no one else. Tasha Inasol. Sunday morning. Which one is it? Hold on. Belag, Moscow, Kevin Instrument House, Tasha Bolkowski, Gabra, Natasha Anatol, The Duel, Dustin Ashes. That is Pierre, Sunday morning. Sonia. Charming. Ball. Ball? Nope, it's not. Not Sonia alone. It's Dabalaga. It's not the induction in my house, no. I don't know. I forget what it is. But that's where my mind goes. To the moon? Oh. Hold on. Sorry. Emotional warfare for you right there. It certainly feels similar to Phlogiston, yet also somehow different. Maybe they both belong to the Light Realm, and that the Lord and Knight mentioned. Still, this feeling, there's no doubt about it, is the same power I felt the first time I set foot on Teyvat.
Wait, Traveler, you're saying we might actually find your spaceship here? Do you still remember where it landed?
I think it was near a beach.
Krai is surrounded by the ocean. In other words, it could have been anywhere along its coastline.
There was also a mountain?
Negative. Description still lacks sufficient detail to pinpoint target location.
Hey, it's okay if you can't remember everything right away. After all, it's been a really long time.
Wild girls named River only exist to break hearts. I know. God, that game is good. I still need to finish the sequel games.
Let's just do what we've always done.
Because I've heard Imposter Factory and Finding Paradise are also really, really good.
Not interfere with your sidekick Paimon still here.
I'd be more than happy to help you out as well.
Thank you both.
Anyway, just knowing that your spaceship's here in Krai surely counts as a big step forward,
Okay,
huh?
was. at one point it was here. Who knows what happened to it? It could have been freaking like abducted by the. It probably was. It probably was taken by the Fatui for studying.
Like we've crossed another boundary?
Paimon couldn't have put it better herself. You sure are a quick learner, Ineva.
Paimon gets offended we didn't share something with her when we know zero about her. I mean, to be fair, I don't know if she knows anything about herself. Like that's a core tenet of her character. She knows jack shit about herself. Can't find her spaceship. Maybe the flight logs could tell us something. Oh, interesting. At last, a chance to get to the bottom of all this. The truth must be out there somewhere, buried in this land. Finally, answers. Great. Even the traveler started to get like impatient. It's like, holy shit, we've gone 5 years without anything.
Well, as the best guide in the whole of Tibet, Paimon hereby does solemnly declare, not cry, here we come!
We're already here. May the force be with you. That's no way. That's the achievement name, dude. The silver key unlocked. Obtain the blessing of the new man. May the force be with you. Strengthen the power of your blessing. Don't know what either of those things mean, but hey, whatever. Things. I don't know what those do. I'm not gonna worry about it. I want a statue of the seven. So I can like see the map. Actually, where are we in relation? North of Ochkanatlan. Okay. Plants affected by Kudaki. Can I like go this? Can I go around? Okay. Yes, please. Oh yeah, no. There's literally a plant right here that just has a moon over it. Okay. Yeah. Sure. Whatever, dude. Ooh, new oculi? Oh, fuck you. Okay. Don't make me have to take out Kazoo. Lunoculus. I don't know what I expected, to be completely honest. This is weird. Like, is it just me, or is this the first time a city has actually felt like a city? Like, there are alleys and shit? Like, what the actual fuck? This feels like a genuine city. What in the arcane? What in the Piltover? Nope, that wrong one. Where's the statue? Like, just from walking around it a little bit, it genuinely feels like a city. Instead of like the limp-wristed attempt at like city that like, even Fontaine, for as awesome as Fontaine is, even that kind of feels limp-wristed. Yeah, Hutao, let's go, straight up. There we go. Woohoo! There we go. The fucking guitar? Okay. Okay, this is cool. This music's so weird. Hell, that's just straight up Columbina. What the fuck? I'm so confused. This, the patterns, they're breaking. Guys, the formula. It's not the same. This is really this is making me very uneasy. What the fuck is this music? This is a different game, guys. This is not the same. Everything is different. I don't know how I feel about this. So, okay. So like 5 years of the same thing, right? 5 years of the same thing. And now it's like something vaguely different. I'm like, what the hell? I know change is good, I like it, but it's also so weird. Like, I'm very glad that the formula is not the same, right? But I'm also, like, I'm so thrown off because I got so used to the formula that this game put in, like, even down to the most minute of details, right? But now we're in, like, an actual, genuine city-feeling city. Feels populated, it feels like natural. If it does not feel designed by a level designer, it feels natural. The statues are different, all the mechanics are different. This is wild. Howdy Ozzy, how are you doing? I have not played I really haven't had the time to play Silksong, but yeah, I have not played it since the stream last week.
It just occurred to Paimon.
Is that silly?
Looking to put out a missing spaceship commission, or to learn more about Krai, wouldn't it make sense to drop by the Adventurers Guild?
The guild is located in Nasha Town. Simply follow this road and you'll reach it.
Huh? What in Tivat is that? Looks kinda like a Sealy, floating around in the air like that.
Like a more mature Sealy.
That is a Kuhenki, a species unique to the land of Krai.
A Kuhenki? Does she have something to do with the moon too?
Indeed it does. According to the Frost Moon Scions, the indigenous inhabitants of this land, the Kuhenki, are said to be familiars of the moon goddess, leading those who walk in the moonlight's glow to things of great importance.
I'm gonna be straight up. It's a different Ozzy, I think. It's not the same Ozzy that started the balls.
The moon goddess?
It's a different Ozzy.
You worship the Tsaritsa?
Although Krai lies on Snezhnaya's border regions, the people here have held their own unique beliefs since time immemorial. As I mentioned, everything in this land shares a deep connection with the moon and the sky above. The beliefs of the Frostmoon Scions seem to date back to the civilization of the angels. According to the documents in my database, even the 7 Archons did not exist at that time.
Fucking nothing existed at that time. Good lord, we're going so far back. Civilization of the angels? Excuse me?
Wow! So the origin of their beliefs goes back even further than the Archon War?
Correct.
Even
At some point,
before that.
you may come across some statues of their goddess. The Frostmoon Scions carved these as well.
Hey! Looks like she's floating away!
I suggest you follow her. The probability of an ordinary person encountering a Kuhenki lies in the single digits. Many here consider them heralds of good fortune.
Let's go follow. So we got that main character shit in us. Kuhenki, come back. It's just a whale disappearing off a series of floating away. Yeah, straight up. So it is just a Sealy. Howdy, Nix, welcome in.
Is this a travel guide? Huh. It actually led us to something useful.
Welcome to Nasha Town. Mimis Brunner's books investment portfolio. The bookstore provides us not Not only knowledge, but also hope. Investment involves risk for sure, but word is that a successful investor in this portfolio has bade farewell to all their days of hard labor and at the harbor and embarked on a journey across the world. Let's wish this lucky traveler all the best. If you're also interested in this investment portfolio, don't miss out. Speranza's Wheel of Fortune. If you think all Speranza is famous for is its delicious spread of hot dogs, you'd be mistaken. Don't miss the Wheel of Fortune on the side of the shop. It's a classic even with the local crowd. Never mind that it looks like a repurposed roulette from the flagship, just spin to win. Let's go gambling! Eye-catching and mouth-watering sugar sculptures. Enthusiastic researchers. For reasons unknown, Fontaine Research Institute's researcher Liuba... Liu... It's not Chinese, it's... yeah, whatever. Has drifted into Nasha Town and started conducting alarmingly abstract experiments. Quantum physicist rolls up into your town, like, just doing random shit. It's alarmingly abstract is such a fun way of wording science. But for those intrepid enough to lend her a hand with her studies, you might just stumble upon rewards just as unorthodox as their methods.
Are there any particular points of interest?
Oh, it all looks pretty interesting to Paimon. If we have time,
Recalibrating route. If we keep following the current path,
What the
we
fuck
will
is it a
arrive at
tangle
area
bed?
of scenic beauty. From there, we will be able to identify both the Adventurers Guild and several must-visit specialty stores.
Yikes. Why is Paimon suddenly getting the feeling that if she doesn't step it up soon, enough is gonna put...
I mean, to be fair, Inefa is a literal computer. It's like we have a GPS assistant, like an AI GPS assistant next to us. Liulka? Hello. What the fuck? New currencies? Rainbow drop crystal. Crystal gives off an iridescent glow exceptionally exceptionally tough and malleable. It has been regarded by Snezhnaya craftspeople people for the best forging material since ancient times. New weapons, hell yeah. It is believed that when the moon's chariot was shattered, haha, hello, chariot mention. Dude, we get more information on this goddamn story that we've been speculating about for 5 fucking years with no information on it. We just, like, they just dropped this goddamn, like, story and then never elaborated until 5 years out later. And F is a lot like Violet. Aww. Yeah, but with a lot less trauma, all things considered. Okay, so it is believed that when a moon's chariot was shattered, its blood-stained axle tip fell into the earthly realm beneath the moon, transforming into an iridescent crystal. From that day on, the people of this land no longer worship the dead gods. The survivors who knew what the monarchs of the night died for, however, still futilely sing those long-forgotten names. Lockaberry. And then Icy Pebble. According to ancient legends, the hollows in these pebbles were once shelters revealed to the Fae by the Frost Moon. Fae code word for Sealy? Possibly. I still can't believe this is. I can't either. We've been waiting for answers to these questions for so fucking long. In another story, shelter gateways to the ethereal. Another story popular in Nasha Town, the legendary thief Reed Miller, that's a sure name, was surrounded when a runestone given to him by a holy lady of the Frost Moon as a token of her love allowed him to conceal himself and escape his pursuers. I feel like that's a real life fable that is like my IRL has witnessed me going crazy over the lore revelations. All my roommates are gonna be hating me by the end of the day. Naturally, the Frostmoon Scions vehemently rejected this claim as these pebbles do not display any such magical properties. Self-defense weapons, forging diagram. Okay. Interesting. Oh, I'm supposed to go up? Oh shit, okay, hold on. So then what is the Fae?
Wow.
If Zealies are angels.
Pretty big from here. Feels a bit different than Paimon imagined, though.
Calls it a pebble, makes weapon out of pebble. Very caveman logic. It's the it's like the mithril pebble of smiting or whatever Kirito calls it.
Which aspects in particular deviated from your expectations?
Well, Paimon keeps hearing people describe Nodcry as an adventurer's paradise. So she kind of thought it'd be
Genshin
more
got Maglev before Antibiot.
According to legend, there was indeed an era of peace in Notcry's past, the Age of the Fae.
Forged by the hands of Lucifer himself.
Tales of those ancient heroes are still told today. One of the most well-known is that of the Lantern Fae. This individual performed many good deeds for Nodcry. The present-day Lightkeeper's nightly lantern patrols are, in part, a tribute to their memory. But then, one day,
What happened?
there came a devastating abyssal calamity that swept across Nodcry,
Tracks.
and for a time it was left desolate. Heartbroken by what had become of the land they had so cherished, that Fae extinguished their light, just as the abyss had extinguished all hope. Nowadays, the paradise people speak of is more of an aspiration, or an irony, perhaps.
And I...
Today, no official authority governs Nodcry. In theory, at least, it is somewhere a person can do whatever they wish, and become whoever they want to be.
So it's a paradise of freedom. It's anarchy.
The Adventurers Guild is just over there, in Nasha Town's central plaza, and the flagship tavern is over that way.
You know, all things considered, I did not expect Genshin to go like, oh, here's an anarchistic society. Go ham. Like,
Hey, what's that building over there? You know, the biggest, tallest one.
That is Aino's Boom and Blast Kuvaki energy cannon. It gets activated when the wild hunt threat level outside Nasha
So
Town
Mondstadt
reaches
2.0?
a certain threshold.
but like, Mondstadt still kind of has a governing body in the Knights of Favonius. Like, they are a governing body. As much as they like to pretend they aren't, they very much are. I call it big fucking gun. It's a building-sized gun. So like, this is even more. This is like, unless there's another like governing body in the background that Nefa is just like not telling us about. This is just more of pure anarchy than even like Mondstadt is.
But according to the scan I just ran, the energy cannon appears to be malfunctioning, likely due to a recent discharge.
The wild hunt? Isn't that the abyssal calamity you mentioned that's specific to Nodcry?
Does it pose a great threat to the people living here?
It is a phenomenon that has been occurring for several centuries now. Yet the time and location of wild hunt attacks are seemingly random. At first, it was more of an old wives' tale that adults used to scare children. If you don't start behaving, kid, some night, the wild hunt's gonna come for you. Listen, do you hear that? That weeping in the fog? Those are the cries of a young woman being dragged away.
Someone give Clea access to the big gun. Either the two results will come of that. Either the abyss is like completely defeated, or everyone dies. Like, she's like, giving Klee access to big gun is the equivalent of like the ending of Final Fantasy VI, where Kefka gets all of the power and like nukes everything. Like, that's what would happen, is Klee would just become like Kefka at the end of Final Fantasy VI.
You're saying people actually hear things like that?
Except instead of becoming like an incredibly like evil eldritch horror that mirrors like different scenes from the Bible, Klee's just still a fucking pyromaniac child. Kefka is the best boss fight in all of video gaming history. He's changed my mind.
I have not witnessed enough wild hunt attacks to give a statistically sound answer. But the oldest legends say that all people saw was the ghostly shadow of a woman in the mist. It wasn't until later that it became a full-blown calamity. Abyssal monsters and all.
Huh. When you put it like that, Paimon's really gotta hand it to Aino. Not only did she repair you, but she's even built a giant cannon to keep the wild hunt at bay.
No, there's an allergen-resistant bacteria into that. That's actually something I've always like wondered about. Is like the medicine and like the microbiology. Like what is like yeah, I just want someone to like, I want there to be one book that's like a boring ass medical study on like really mundane things, but through the lens of like Teyvat. So like, what would happen if like, how would people in Teyvat deal with like cardiovascular disease or like just regular infections and sicknesses, and what do they understand about microbiology, or even things that are more like about specific to humans, like dementia? Like what is their what's their like idea towards that?
Absolutely. Aino is very impressive indeed.
You go to the Green Area Herbalist, but like, yeah, is there like diabetes, or is there are like these more like chronic, like these more these diseases that are like they deal with it by diet? Yeah, no, true, because that's how you would do it like before our modern medicine. But like, I'm thinking, like, what would Teyvashans like think of, like how would they interpret these diseases?
Anyway, according to my schedule, it is time I took you over to the flagship.
Oh, sure. After all,
Like, do they know what bacteria are?
Paimon's not sure if he'll actually show up at the bar this early. You're right.
Alrighty. Oh no, the flagship's up this way.
Huh?
Has there ever been any evidence of microbiome? I want there to be. I think that would be cool. But no, I don't think it's ever been mentioned.
Here we are, the flagship.
Yeah, no, it feels lived. That's a really good way of putting it, Hilo. Like, it feels, Nasha Town feels lived in.
Varka told us to meet him here in his letter, right?
There is microbiology or physiology because true.
Varka? Varka!
Who said of the fuck is
No
Varka?
matches, I identified.
Huh. So he isn't here after all. Oh, guess we never did actually say we'd be arriving today. Hey, why don't we go ask the owner? If what they say is true, Varka's drinking prowess must have left quite the impression.
Let's go meet this fucker that we've been hearing about for 5 years.
Huh? Well, well. If it isn't the ineffable Inefa.
So, okay, so confirm the immune system exists in Teyvat.
Hello there, Demyon.
You know each other?
Of course. Inefa's a regular here at the flagship.
robots are into booze too?
Not at all. The energy conversion efficiency of alcoholic drinks is very low, and most of them are full of impurities. Still, I can affirm that your berries and fried meat deserve a solid 9.12 out of 10. It has Aino's approval too.
Okay, thank you, I guess. I love when Nefa's trying it, yeah. Moonshine and Krai, hell yes, we drinking moonshine out here,
Funny
boys.
that you should mention that. While you were away in Natland, Varka would come in here every day to pick up a serving of berries and
Aww. He must have been worried sick that she wasn't eating properly on account of being so hung up about Inefa being gone.
You're just making an assumption about I know here. I'm gonna call it right now. The joke is gonna be like, no, she's just like, she's so hyper fixated on her work that she forgets to eat or whatever. I mean, me too.
Actually, it's cause Varka found out that Aino went wild after Inefa left, gorging herself
Close
on
enough.
snacks she normally couldn't get her hands on. So it was more worry that she wasn't getting a balanced diet.
Yeah, no, okay, true.
Hmm.
Close enough.
I think I might have just put my foot in it. Anyway, since you're back from Natland, these two must be the ones Varka mentioned. The Traveler and Paimon.
Yep, that's so. From the sounds of it, you must be a close friend of Varka's too.
Varka? Goes without saying. After all, he's the only one around here who's ever managed to stay standing after 10 rounds.
Basically
of
the
roulette
opposite.
special.
Fair. It's close enough. I don't know.
Paimon can't believe he's made such a name for himself. Though, guess it's hardly surprising how.
Right now? Must be somewhere near Anvantinjarvi. That's quite far from here.
What? How did he say that? What the fuck?
Right now? Must be somewhere near Anvantinjarvi. That's quite far from
That's
here.
not what that says. Where did he get that last syllable?
Right now? Must be somewhere near Anvantinjarvi. That's quite far from here.
What the fuck did he say? Okay. Amsvart near. That art near. Near. That consonant cluster I hate. Art near. Amsvart near. Okay. Is the R silent? I wouldn't expect it to be. Norse languages tend to be pretty phonetic. You see both R's, yeah. Amsvartnir. Amsvartnir.
Huh?
Near.
Where's that?
It's a lake in the northern part of Nodkrai. Word reached him of trouble brewing around those parts, so he took his knights to check it out.
Yeah, it's something like that. Roll those R's. Rah!
Oh. So, we missed him?
Typical monster coming and going like the wind.
Varka knew you'd say that. So he specifically told me to
Were
make
those
sure you
fucking
stay
horses
here and enjoy
true?
yourselves. He sends his assurances that everything's
He's
under
a
control.
cavalry, right?
Well, if he's that confident, guess our only option is to accept. Anyway, it's not like there's any special cause for concern. He is the Grand Master, after all.
Exactly. Plus, not only has he booked you into our finest room, he's paid for it in advance, too.
Where the fuck is he getting the money?
Whoa! It's so generous of him! We might not have met yet, but Paimon's got a feeling that we'll get along with Varka like a house on fire.
Oh, and by the way, he also asked me to serve up a portion of berries and fried meat for Inefa. That was prepaid as well.
Thank you.
No, thank you. I'm the one who should be grateful for your business.
Traveler, Paimon, why don't you go ahead and drop off your luggage? I can use this time to go pick up some components that Aino asked me to bring back.
Sure thing. Besides, Now that we've got ourselves a map, once we're done unpacking, we might as well go for a stroll ourselves. Why don't we meet up again later?
Oh. So you no longer require navigational assistance?
No worries, we should be fine. We've got a rough idea of our way around town, so Paimon's reasonably confident we shouldn't get too lost.
Thank you. This translates into an approximate time saving of 30%, meaning I will be able to see Aino about 45 minutes earlier than previously projected.
Very good.
Oh, right. You must miss her a lot, too. In that case, we better get a move on.
Hell yeah. Okay. Go to the guest room. What wacky shit's gonna happen here? Yeah, is he just like a gambler or something?
Feels pretty nice
Holy
that he's gonna
shit.
sort out our food and lodging for us, huh? But is this really the flagship's best room? It's pretty big, make no mistake, but it looks a little worn out, right? Though, to be perfectly honest, that feels right at home with everything else we've seen of Nasha Town.
A town built among
You
ruins.
mean it's got something to do with Nodcry's history? Oh, that makes sense.
It doesn't look too bad. I would sleep in there.
Should we try the berries and fried meat too? Paimon's getting hungrier and hungrier every time someone mentions
There was
it.
so much food in the room. What the fuck are you talking about? Hi, Flins.
Oh, sorry about that. Paimon wasn't watching where she was going.
Please, there's no need to apologize. If anything, I'm the one who should be sorry. Clearly, I shouldn't have gotten lost in my thoughts in the middle of a hallway.
Yeah, sure, that's what you were doing.
Wait a sec. Are you staying in the room next to ours?
Ah, quite the perceptive one, I see. First things first.
Those eyes are
Allow me to
really...
introduce myself. My name is Kirill Chudamirovich Flintz, but please, just call me Flintz.
Kirill Chudomirovich Flins. Okay, so I know Flynn's father, or something related to Flynn's, was incredibly Finnish. I don't know... That name does not come off as Finnish.
Whoa, that's an impressive.
Chud Flynn's. Chudomir, yeah. Yeah, it comes off as way more as Slavic, but yeah, Arna Valkea is very, very, very Finnish.
Ah, is that so? Names like mine ought to have been fairly common in Snezhnaya, at least in the past. Would I be correct then to assume that the two of you are travelers in
It's
this land?
Bulgarian, okay. Interesting. That's really weird, actually. That's really, really weird.
Yep, you sure would be.
You know, like I can tell it's
Paimon,
Slavic, obviously.
And this is the traveler.
What a rare honor it is to meet such worldly travelers.
Are you here for travel too?
If only I had the time to spare. No, I'm just staying the night.
Oh, so you're here for business.
Flins is a death god. I did know that. Flins is like a death god in like Slavic mythology, and like it's really the mythology is like really kind of obscure.
That's certainly one way to put it. I'm a Ratnik of Nodcry, normally stationed near the burial grounds to the north. My sole cause for being here today was to repair this lantern of mine.
Hi, Thresh. The mythology is mything. My boy, it's just Thresh. Nah, Thrush's lantern is much square. There's something off about that lantern.
The burial grounds?
Your surprise is entirely understandable. Most people cannot even begin to fathom the idea of a life surrounded by tombstones and decay.
Oh, I got the perfect person for you. Meet Hu Tao.
But if you've heard of the calamitous abomination that is the Wild Hunt, you'll know that in their wake they bring a host of souls tainted by abyssal filth. That then is why we are stationed by the burial grounds, to hold the line where it is most vulnerable.
Let Hu Tao meet this man. I have a feeling I just get the vibe right away that Hu Tao would fucking hate him.
Oh, so it's all about fighting against the abyss. Oh, sounds like a tough job.
Or at least okay, maybe not hate him, but like would fuck with him just so much.
I thank you for your concern. But in truth, I've long since grown used to it. In fact, I like to think it rather suits me. If anything, I'd say I prefer the peace and quiet of a graveyard to the hustle and bustle of urban life.
Paimon sort of gets it now. But even so, she's still pretty sure she could never get used to living in a graveyard herself. For one thing, she'd be too scared to fall asleep at night.
Oh, I assure you, there's no need to worry on that account. The kind of ghosts you find in cemeteries aren't too big on talking. But even when they do, they're usually far more discreet than the living.
Yeah, he's not quite emo. He's dressed very that way. You know, black clothing and edgy like angles and stuff. But like all things considered, his personality isn't really that emo. It's just kind of he has a job. He is chill.
Well, would you look at that? Who'd have thought we'd end up chatting this long? Forgive me, but I must excuse myself, for the time of my appointment draws near. And in terms
He,
I'm sure
yet
you
another weird
understand,
electro male.
a lanternless ratnik is like a mapless traveler. A serious conundrum indeed.
Oh, sure. In that case, you go right ahead. We won't keep you any longer.
He's giving Ororon like he's dead serious but flat delivery. Yeah.
Not at all. Should the opportunity present itself, I'd gladly continue our conversation another time. You're always welcome to come visit my grave. I mean, the grave I stand watch over. Your visit would bring much needed light to that place of final rest.
Right. Well, if we get the chance.
Yeah, he's a little bit more. He has that very flat very flat delivery that Ororon has, but he's also I think naive is the right word. He's not as almost childish in his naivety.
Then allow me to wish you a traditional ratnik's farewell. See you by the graveside.
Give me a second. Right, people, copy. Boop, boop, boop.
Ugh. Jeez. What a weirdo. Not to badmouth him at all. In fact, he seemed pretty cultured, but at the same time, kinda spooky? Must be all that time he spent around graveyards.
Do you know anything strange about his lantern?
His lantern? No, not really. You mean, 'cause it was broken? Huh. Guess you've always had a nose for stuff like this. If you're worried, you can always ask him the next time we cross paths.
Sure thing. Guess that'll be by the grace. Is this the fucking moon lantern from BG3? Like there's a fae being inside of the lantern that he's enslaved.
Hey, don't you start spouting all that weird stuff too.
It's
so noisy here.
Where the moon rises, leave the flagship.
These are bounties. I want to negotiate prices.
Yeah, Will-o'-the-Wisp. Alright, see you, Rico. Thank you for popping in. Something weird in that lantern, like fire. It's crazy.
Were we gonna go try out the berries and fried meat?
Must have left that craving by the
Now,
graveside.
heading all the way back to the flagship feels like such a waste.
Please, accept today's boon.
Hi, Llama.
Come night or day, may the blessings of the moon goddess shine down upon you.
Huh? What's going on over there?
Looks like they're handing out food.
Wait, free food? Wow, the people here are so nice.
Dude, Paimon, no. Do not take from charity when you do not need it. That is dickish,
Quick, let's grab
to
some
say
food.
the least.
I'm super curious what their food tastes like.
Moonlight illuminates the path before you, travelers from afar.
Huh? How'd you know we were travelers?
Just now were a song the birds in the sky, singing of your wanderings. You are no ordinary guests, it seems.
The birds and the... what now?
The Bird and Branch? My favorite short story from the League of Legends universe.
Forgive me. I should not have laid the words of others out as a welcome mat for our very first meeting. You, too, must be wondering who I am.
Yeah.
I am Lauma, moon chanter of the Frost Moon Scions. Please, as do our followers and other passers-by, accept today's boon.
The elf ears are weird. Llama. That's her name now. We're gonna be calling her Llama.
Thanks so much for sharing your yummy food with us. We'll take one each.
Think nothing of it. These fruits were the finest we found, delicacies gathered in the wake of the morning dew. It is my hope that partaking of them may lift your spirits to heights anew.
The finest you found? Wow! That sure is kind of you, but wouldn't you want to keep those for yourselves?
The first fruit of the harvest must be placed upon the moonlight altar, not as an offering to the gods, but as a spark for lost hunters. For it is the blade of the starving that darkness most easily corrupts. As perhaps you have already heard, we Frost Moon Scions revere and worship the moon goddess. We believe that together, virtue and compassion are the shining light that will lead us all out of the long, dark night.
Confucianism. Okay, so I speaking of virtue and compassion, I started taking a like a Chinese, like an Eastern philosophy, a Chinese philosophy course. So I have been literally reading Confucianism and the Analects. We actually recently started Moism, but like that has been my entire, like, the only thing I have been reading recently. It is so weird. It is so different. I am not built for a 300 level philosophy course. I'm gonna be straight up here.
And now, with tides of haughty Fatui swarming into Krai, driven by greed, and greed alone, more than ever before, we must all unite under the banner of virtue.
Huh. Look who it is again. Those unsufferably kind-hearted Frost Moon Scions. Got enough for us too?
Is there no lip syncing for other languages in Genshin? No, there is not. That tech was pioneered by HSR. The Genshin is manually lip synced. The Genshin lip flaps are manually synced to Chinese first, and then just is a dub over. So, yeah, the whole like dynamic lip flaps was one of the big things about HSR.
That's right. 2 servings each. We're starving over here!
The Fatui! After what you've been doing to our sacred statues, how dare you even show your faces?
Wilhelmina, bestow today's boon upon our guests.
You hear that?
Does EZZ
No
have it? I
slacking
believe
now.
so.
We'll have the very best you got.
But, my lady, they...
Please, you two, accept this meal. But remember this. Kindness is the first lantern left to guide those who stumble in ignorance.
Come again?
Let me finish. But should they still refuse to follow the moonlit path, then by our frosted blades shall we show them its shadow.
Hell yeah, go off, llama.
You!
Hey, look who it is.
Hi. You better not fuck things up, or we'll fuck you up.
Whatever. Just you wait. We'll be coming for you next.
Ooh, is that a threat?
Huh? Where's the meat? Who wants to eat this garbage?
Have you never had a fruit before, my dude?
Those stooges really are the worst.
Is this how people justify the Crusades? Probably something close.
Ever since they came to Nod Cry with all their weird equipment and built that so-called experimental design bureau, our lives have been turned completely upside down.
American ass answer.
Judging from how they reacted just now, it seems the Fatui already know who you are.
Old girls die hard.
Well, we have gotten in their way in pretty much every nation we visited, so we're probably at the top of their blacklist by now.
I see. Then, on behalf of the Frostmoon Scions, I thank you for the goodwill you have shown us. Because if they had gotten ahead of themselves just now, I'm sure you would have stepped in to help. Just as the birds and beasts put it, your arrival heralds joy to us all. Besides, for a weary traveler far from home, what better respite than to bathe in the moonlight? You will always be welcome at the Frost Moon Enclave.
Thank you for the kind invitation.
May we meet again in the moon's gentle glow.
These are delicious! So refreshingly fresh! Those two Fatui wouldn't know a good thing if it came up and bit them on the shoulder. Looks like Ineva isn't done with her shopping yet, and the Adventurers Guild is still empty. Where should we head next? Good idea! Let's see... Okay, Paimon's got our route all figured out. So, all that's left to say is... don't fall behind!
Dude. I need to do moderation stuff on the side. Add another ticket. Oh, wrong thing. Oop. Another meeting ticket.
This is Nuts and Nuts. It's mostly a fruit shop, but there's a crafting bench too.
I'm not sure about that one.
This is the Speranza, one of the travel guide's recommended restaurants. All the waiters here.
There's actually a really dope Beat Mania song. Esperanza, I think. I think that's called. Hold on. Playlist. Where is Esperanza? I said I thought that's what it's called. It might be different. Where is this song? It's very obscure. It's a very obscure one. No, it's Esperanza, sorry. Yeah, it's beat me at IDX 25. IDX 25. Anyways.
This is the Vesnitsi Prolegia greenhouse. Apparently,
Vesnitsi.
their flowers are all made of metal, so they'll never wilt away.
There are a couple artisan shops in my local town that do a similar thing. I'm like, I don't know about that.
And this is the Rossum Workshop. If you ever need a weapon made, this and over here, they've got a super tall observation deck. Whoa!
With a Lunoculus at the top.
You can see really far out into the distance. That way's north, and that looks like something built by the Fatui? And then over there to the west, that must be the place Lauma mentioned, where the Frost
There's a fucking, there's a thing there. Okay, interesting.
So, what'd you think? Even if Enefa kinda stole her limelight earlier, this just goes to prove that Paimon's own tour guiding skills aren't too shabby either.
You're the best,
right?
Paimon.
She sure is. It'd take hundreds of years of practice to beat the best tour guide in all of Tibet. Huh? Look! There must be someone at the Adventurers Guild now. There's already a line forming outside. Looks like we'll finally be able to ask about your spaceship. Oh, or was there anywhere else you wanted to stop by first?
Well, as a matter of fact, one of the storefronts caught my eye.
Which one are you? Oh, now you mention it. Anyway, where we go first is completely up to you. Either the Adventurers Guild, or that suspicious-looking shop. A word of warning, though. If we step into that shop, be sure to keep a very close eye on your Mora.
I've got so much. If they pickpocket me, I'm fine. It's literally not worth my time to go get it. Paimon's VA isn't new. VA is incredible. Ashir, it really is. Okay. We're meeting Sampo. No way. Sampo Koski. Where am I going here? So that's Adventurers Guild. Okay, yeah.
Lucky us! The line seems to be gone now. Come on, let's go say hi to Catherine. Hey, Catherine! We meet again!
That's not Catherine.
How ridiculous.
Hi, Sandrone. What the fuck are you doing here?
They often say that mortals, shackled by their own flesh and blood, may fail to perceive the truth of this world, even when it is right beneath their very noses. Yet I had not expected to have the pleasure to witness such heights of absurdity firsthand.
But Paimon must have gotten the wrong person? At second glance, you do seem a bit younger than Catherine. And you certainly sound a lot less friendly.
Yeah, she's insulting us to our face. Like, what?
A creator might forgive ignorance, but being mistaken for one of my own creations is beyond all pardon.
I mean, unless we get confirmation about that.
Look very closely, for standing before you is none other than Marionette, second of the Fatui Harbingers.
What an introduction she got going. Ooh, she's sassy.
A Harbinger?
Why are you even here? And more importantly, will you be the one handing out commissions from here on out?
I told you already, I'm not Catherine. Just
Yes,
how
yeah.
obsessed are you with my machines?
Well, considering she's the reason why we've, like, had a job. Hold on. The new melody. I'd use that familiar. Oh, she voices fucking Mari in the Rebuild films. That makes so much sense. She voices Mari in the Evangelion Rebuild. Okay, that makes sense. That's why I know her. So all the Catherines are made by Marionette. Does that mean the Fatui have been watching our every move? Yes. What did you expect, dude? But the guild itself hasn't done anything shady, and Catherine's only ever helped us. Better just stay alert going forward.
Today's encounter is merely a courtesy call. A friendly warning, if you will.
I mean, if there's one thing that this VA is good at, it's unhinged people.
You interfered with my work once before, with that little robot. I let it slide. After all,
Which one? Which little robot? What are you talking about?
A side project at best.
Oh, Nefa? Are you talking about Nefa?
But we are in Nod Krai now. And as such, I strongly advise you not to stand in the Fatui's way. Otherwise, the next time we meet, I might just have to drop all this meaningless etiquette.
Oh, please. You've got some nerve coming out with barely veiled threats like that. You're the one stirring things up here.
Oh, perhaps you have misunderstood. Just because Nod Krai lacks a ruler at present, that does not mean it should not be ruled. We Fatui are simply establishing a new order.
That seems a little, you know, fascist, but, you know, it's fine. She's talking something to Fontaine. Part of me, part of me wants to say yes, but also I feel like that's overthinking it.
Yeah, right. More like shady experiments, judging by your massive creepy research facility.
French girl want to colonize? Hell yes. Freaking the colonizers. Hell, what else did we expect out of Fontanians? Or not even Fontanians, just fucking the Snezhnaya, the Fatui. Sorry, doing more stuff on the side. It was
I've said what I came to say. What you do next, only you can decide. So why don't you start by using your already limited processing capacity to calculate your even more limited options? And, being the refined young lady that I am, I shall indulge you just this once. Ad Astra Abasask. Welcome to Nod Krai, Dominion of the Fatui.
Okay, that was cool. That was a cool little scene. She's a wacko.
Right now. How can anyone so obviously evil be so annoyingly self-righteous?
I feel like those are kind of one and the same.
But if a Fatui Harbinger is here to greet us in person...
My sass queen, she's so sassy, I love her. Yeah, no, she's not. Okay, so the whole thing is the person that does say Ad Astra Abasask, Catherine, is one of her creations, is one of Sandrone's creations. And so she was teasing us. She was kind of mocking us by saying Ad Astra Abasask to us. Just because she was like, oh, I'll humor you, because you've been so obsessed with Catherine.
We'll have to be extra careful from here on out. Paimon hates feeling like she's being watched. Hey, the real Catherine's back!
That's the Ad Astra Abyssos person.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild. How may I help? I will do everything I can to assist you.
You sound different.
You're so much nicer to talk.
She has no idea.
Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Oh shit, you know. The fiddle is weird.
Ad Astra.
Krai.
This land holds nothing but promise for adventurers from all walks of life.
Not Krai. Like, okay, it's funny because like they've been getting closer and closer as each nation goes. I love the fact that it's just it slow. Oh my god, no, it's right next to it. Okay, like each nation, it just the teleport point gets closer and closer progressively to Catherine. So what else is there to do, y'all? What the fuck is that music? Hold on. Yeah, that's neat. There's like a fucking party in there.
Please, here you go. And if you ever need anything else, don't forget to make the great Lord Sangama Bay your first port of call.
Oh dear. So it is the real deal.
Of course it's the real deal. Everything you'll find here is 110% real, meaning every one of my deals is as real as a deal can... Wait a minute. Well, if it isn't my two most valued clients.
Long time no see, Dory.
And with no small thanks to your munificent patronage. Come. How could you just sneak into Not Krai like this?
I've missed Dory a total of 0%. Same.
Earlier, I would have made an absolute pulled out all the stops to ensure that your boat ride over was as comfortable as humanly possible.
I was honestly kind of excited that we hadn't seen her in so long, and now here we are. Yippee. Yippee. I sure do enjoy this character. Yay.
Thank the Archons we didn't tell you.
Whoa.
Oh, come now. You know as well as anyone how impeccably and conscientiously above board I am when it comes to doing business.
Your design still makes me viciously uncomfortable.
Well, regardless of whether that's true or not, the main issue here is that we had no idea you had a branch in Not Krai.
What did Dory do to you? I just don't like her design.
A clever merchant always has a backup plan, or two, or three up their sleeves. As the saying goes, a rabbit with many burrows fears not the hunter's arrows. A merchant with stores galore hears no debtors at the door. Since you're both here in Not Krai, would you care for some of my finest local souvenirs? Whatever you're looking for, I have it. Or if it's Sumeru you're missing, I've got that covered too.
We literally just arrived. Do we look like we're on the hunt for tourist trinkets to take back for our friend?
My. Your high-minded tastes never cease to impress. In that case, I know just the thing. You must be on the hunt for something like this?
What's that?
Information, of course. Information about Not Krai.
locked securely in the otherwise impenetrable vaults of the Lord Sangama Bay's brilliant mind.
I do not trust you in the slightest.
I knew it! I just knew you'd appreciate the value of my wares. On the back of all our pleasant dealings in the past, I'll even take a hit by throwing in some insider info for free.
Wow. You sure are feeling uncharacteristically generous today.
What do you mean by uncharacteristically? I am the most generous person forget it. Anyway, the short of it is this.
Even she got tired of the bit. So it is Sampo.
It struck me how many different factions there were, all competing against each other for power and influence. Well, as they say, there's no time for business like a crisis.
Please tell me that Hoyo is not trying to do the same thing that freaking Golding was trying to say in Lord of the Flies. No, are they like, oh, people need power in order to fuck it?
Things got even more turbulent after the Fatui pulled down 2 ancient moon's remnants. People began to catch a whiff of the coming chaos. And the more troubled the waters, the greater the potential profit.
Not at all sorry to interrupt, but we're not here for Mora.
Oh, really? But surely it was the tales of an adventurer's paradise that brought you here. The chance to take your very own slice of all the latest and greatest business opportunities? In that case, what would you like to know about?
Okay, fine. I guess I'll listen to your yapping.
The Frost Moon Scions? You mean the people who believe in the moon goddess? They're not a bad bunch. It's just, well, they have such simple tastes. No luxuries, no indulgences, no nothing. Trying to earn a little more from that lot is like trying to squeeze blood from a stone. Still, things between them and the Fatui have gotten pretty tense. It's only a matter of time before the powder keg goes boom. And when that happens, that's when business will start to boom too.
What about the Lightkeepers?
They're an organization set up to keep the locals safe. Apparently, they have a long and glorious history, and they're made up entirely of volunteers. But seriously, a volunteer organization in Nodcry? This place is hardly a magnet for noble hearts. No pay, all work. That's not a business model, and it's certainly not for me.
Let's talk about the Fatui.
Everyone knows they're here for the Ancient Moon's remnants, but no one's sure why they pulled them down in Nodcry of all places. Anyway, they've been acting mysterious enough, but if you ask me, that Kuvaki Experimental Design Bureau of theirs up north hides secrets wilder still.
Yeah, oh, of course it does. Freaking Piero was there last time we saw him. Tell me what you know about the Knights of Event. Yeah, what are they doing here?
Bunch of booze-loving monstatters? Ugh, don't even get me started. As fellow Outlanders, I thought they'd be easy pickings, but somehow, every single one of our business negotiations wound up at the flagship. I've done plenty of deals with heavy drinkers before, but those guys, I never once made it to the contract signing before blacking out.
That sounds more like a you problem, girl.
Just thinking about it.
Okay, would you know anything about the spaceship?
What now? Don't you two get involved in any big business here without so much as a heads up, you hear me? At the very least, consider
Okay, yeah, no, she knows nothing.
Oh, I almost forgot to mention. Sooner or later, you'll no doubt end up doing business with some other merchants in Nodcry. And someone's bound to mention a place called the Curatorium of Secrets. Listen to my advice. Do not, under any circumstances, go there. No matter how much trouble you're in.
Okay, so
Curatorium of Secrets?
we're gonna be going there.
What do they get up to there?
Just a place that handles all kinds of disputes. But the owner will charge you an absolute fortune, and she has a temper to match. Nothing like your friendly neighborhood, Lord Sangama Bay. You're not just saying that to stop your competition from under.
When did that little pipsqueak get so sure? After I gave them all that info for free, just to. What do you mean? Of course not. I'm only thinking about your wallet. I mean, on behalf of your.
You're really not convincing anyone, you know.
All right. Business is a cutthroat business. I won't argue with that. But I'm not lying about that boss lady. Not only did she make it into my top 3 people not to mess with in Nodcry, she's also in my top 3 people most eager to trade in favors.
Seriously? It feels like you're.
Fine. If you don't believe me, go see for yourselves. We might both be from Sumeru, but compared to hers, my conscience is so large. Why, you could feel butt when you realize what I'm saying is true. Don't say that.
Okay. What was that achievement? Yippee, we don't have to talk to Door anymore. Hell yeah. Any discounts for encounters in a strange land? Is that a a stranger in a strange land reference?
Phew.
We got competitive scamming. Ranked competitive scamming. Okay, actually, real quick before we continue, I'm gonna take a break. I will be right back. Give me a quick second. Alrighty, howdy, we are back, Let's get back into it. Boop. Okay, what you got for us, Inefa? Hello.
Hello. I was just about to start tracking your whereabouts.
Did you manage to get everything Aino asked for?
I did. What about you? Do you need me to navigate or introduce any more places around town?
Not for now. We've seen most of it already. We probably need some time to process everything we've learned, though.
Any progress with the spaceship?
No.
Nope, I got nothing.
Catherine came back just now, so we asked her, but even she hasn't heard a thing.
One possible explanation is the vast stretch of time that has elapsed. Additionally, given the limited resources available in Nodcry, it is entirely plausible that the
Oh, I am
wreck is
still
scrapped
playing
parts,
music, hold on.
or even mistaken for a pile of broken machinery.
Thank you.
Aw.
Understood. In that case, why don't we go ask Aino together?
Oh, yippee.
After all,
We
she
get
was
to
the
actually
one who
go meet
salvaged them.
Aino.
Ancient dragon technology and all. If there really
Rebecca
are
will be
any
back.
unusual
We'll
parts
have
floating
a
around
good
Nodcry,
dinner.
there's a high chance they've passed through her hands at some point or another.
Good point. And
Understood.
Yeah, we can
I'll
just like
handle
show her the
navigation as
key
before.
and then like, do you know anything about like
ETA at the
that
Clink
looks like
Clank
this?
Tonkake craft shop. 34 minutes ahead of schedule.
Okay. We just go up? Okay, that was weird. I don't know why that does that. I need to figure out what the fuck is happening with my computer. Let me launch Genshin again. Yeah, I genuinely don't know, cause like I thought it was something weird with. Okay, so I kind of know what happened. So I took my break and I got back on, and then I turned on my kettle for tea, right? My kettle is right next to my computer. It's running out of the same outlet as my computer is. So it's on the same circuit. I think that's what tripped it, right? The issue is, so like that, the kettle combined with my computer is probably what caused things to go. The problem though is I've done that plenty of times while streaming before, right? Even like, yeah, so like I've done that before. I've made tea while on stream before. I don't know why now all of a sudden my computer is causing things to trip. So like, yeah, I don't know. Even your power supply is there. I don't fucking know. Oh, cause like, so I'm sitting here thinking, I'm like, is it my new components, right? But that's not it, because this didn't happen last semester when I was here in my apartment for school, doing stuff. So yeah, part of me thinks the only thing that might have it's got to be my power supply, I guess. So I have no idea. It's so weird. 100% Dory's fault? Yep, we blame Dory. Not played, go away. I don't want to be recording this like twice. Okay. Let's try this again. Why don't we? Come on. You got it. There we go. Let me stop my music on my side. If it's the same kettle you always use, what do you mean, the voltage diff? Maybe. Well, like, yeah, that's the thing, is it's the kettle I've always used. So there's no like, there shouldn't be any, there's no control, like, it should be the same. So something has changed that's causing me to regularly trip and get over that. And like the only time it's ever happened is while I'm streaming. So like for some reason OBS pulls more power than anything else.
Trapped over there.
It's so weird.
Huh?
The tides of Kuvaki affect everything in Nodcry. So much so that many creatures have evolved a kind of dependency upon it, growing stronger or weaker as it waxes and wanes. This little animal must have been caught here unprepared.
So you're saying we need to use Kuvaki? Paimon will leave it to you guys then. Don't be scared. We'll get you out of there soon.
Okay, anyways. What am I doing? Tea.
Oh, it worked! Off you go now, little one. Don't go getting yourself caught again.
Sure. Okay. Let's continue here. Depending on Kuvaki, it'd be called a kudere. Okay. Let's head up. Grab this before we continue on. Well, that's cool that it actually has like an animation. That's actually neat. Like it's actually doing something? It's crazy.
Here we are. The place Aino and I call home.
Whoa! So many machines that Paimon's never even seen before. And then there's all these little robots.
New mechanic is weird. Still haven't figured out the full gimmick yet. I don't think I've figured out the like full exploration gimmick, except for any nation aside from like. I still don't know if I understand Inazuma's.
Quite a bit. She must have missed you.
I missed her too. I want her to see what I've become.
Let's not keep her waiting any longer then. Come on.
Actually understanding the gimmicks. We don't do that here.
I'm back.
Well, hi, I know.
Ineffa? You're back significantly earlier than I expected. Like a whole 30 minutes at least.
Everything went very smoothly, which saved me quite a bit of time, so I... I know. Could you turn around for a moment? I know.
I've been on my best behavior the whole time you've been
Nice.
gone. She's got chocolate all over.
I know. While I was away, did you strictly abide by my tailor-made snack intake schedule?
Oh, of course I did. 1 whole cake, 1 crumb cake, and 1 pack of chocolates a day.
It was either a cake or a crumb cake or a pack of chocolates per day.
Oh, shoot.
When did you finish the snack stash I left for you?
Literally just earlier today.
Let me just go run a scan on.
I meant today, a week ago.
And then you restocked an entire week's worth on your own initiative?
2 weeks worth.
Hmm.
Why does Paimon feel like the roles in this household are pretty much the opposite of what she imagined?
Calculation complete. Aino's recommended snack calorie intake for the next 4 weeks. 0.
This is kind of a cute, like...
No fair! You're a meanie, Nefa.
This is what happens when you break an agreement.
Oh, come on! Don't do this to me!
My homemade mom. It straight up is. She just made her own mom and then this like... It's kind of adorable.
I only ate a teeny bit extra every day. Just a teensy, eensy, weensy bit extra.
Reminds me of Violet Evergarden. Yeah. Episode 10.
That is objectively not a teensy bit extra.
Seriously? If you'd only arrived half an hour later, I would have had everything cleaned up and you wouldn't have noticed a thing. But now that I think about it, you even said you'd come back a bit earlier than you did, so I wouldn't have to worry. But then, you were away so long, and I was so worried about you. And that's the only reason
I know.
Aww.
I am very sorry to have kept you waiting. I'm back now.
Aww.
Welcome home.
It's actually adorable.
Will you be able to keep eating snacks as usual now?
Negative.
Aww.
Okay. Well, given that I am later than I initially projected, I'll let it slide. But just...
Thanks, Nefa! You're the best!
I know. Allow me to introduce.
It's the honorary knight and Paimon! I know. Uncle Varka talks about you guys all the time. Nice to meet you, I know. And Nefa's told us all about you, too.
Yeah, the fact that they've written her like an actual, genuine, like, honest-to-God child. Finally. Like, we haven't had one of those since, like, Klee at the most. It's crazy, but, like, how adorable it can be when you, like, write a child as a child and don't make it, like, a weird, nebulous thing. Wild. WizKid mechanic.
Huh? Really? She actually said that about me? Well, she's not wrong. Oh yeah, so, you're here to see Uncle Varka, right? A couple of days ago, he suddenly said he had to head out on business, and that he might not be back for a while. He asked me to let you know if I saw you.
The fucking course he did. Why will this bitch not show up?
Yeah, we heard about that at the flagship. Did he say what he was doing? Nope. Just told me to take good care of you guys and make sure you feel right at home. Do either of you need my help with anything? Anything at all? After all, I'm the head of this household.
Yeah, sure.
Sure wouldn't know it from that snack tantrum she just threw.
Miss Aino, I wanted to ask you about a certain spaceship.
A spaceship, huh? From outside to that? Exactly. So, no. Oh. Nope means nope. Never seen the slightest trace of it. More specifically, by nope, I mean, I've never seen a single piece of tech in all of Krai that might have come from out of this world. Not in any new machines or in any old ones either. Huh.
What Aino means is that your spaceship almost certainly has not been disassembled nor repurposed as parts for other machines.
Okay, that's good, I guess.
Oh, so that.
Yep. I've taken apart pretty much all the fun stuff in this city at one point or another, but I don't recall ever seeing any components that were anywhere near that special. So, either your spaceship crashed somewhere it's never been found, or someone did find it and then hid it really, really well.
But who would even do something like that?
Beats me. Maybe someone who thought they could stash it away for a rainy day. Just like how I sometimes hide snacks in the...
Stare.
Anyway, long story short, I definitely haven't seen anything like that.
It's so adorable that she made a Nepha, and then she is willingly being like, she made her own mom and then is willingly just being a child too, like being disobedient. That's so fun. That's so cute.
Besides, sounds like it would practically be ancient history by now. If anyone still has any leads on what really happened, it'd be the Frost Moon Scions.
Of course it would be.
Frost Moon Scion?
Huh? Haven't heard of them yet? Didn't Anafa tell you about their rituals?
There wasn't enough time to delve deeper into their history and traditions.
What kind of rituals are we talking about?
I've never actually seen them myself, just heard bits and pieces here and there. They say that each of their moon chanters has had access to an ancient relic that lets them see the true past.
The true past?
Not sure exactly how it's meant to work. I can't get my head around anything that can't be explained by either machines or science. And to tell you the truth, I don't like it much either.
Looks like we'll have to try our luck with the Frost Moon Scions.
Aw, leaving so soon? Sure you don't want to hang out a little longer?
It's getting late, I know, and these two still need to head over to Hisi Island. It would not be convenient for them to linger much longer.
Aww. Alright then.
Don't worry, we'll be sure to drop in on you as often as we can.
Really? You promise?
True pass undisturbed by Irvinsel tampering? I don't know. That's a good question. I was wondering, it's like, because depending on the mechanism, if it is like seeing the past through Irvinsel as it's recorded as Irvinsel, so that doesn't really mean it's the true past. So like they wouldn't be able to see anything about like what actually happened with Rook Devata or whatever. However, if it is like a different mechanism, then they might be able to see like how things actually happened regardless of Irvinsel tampering.
Sounds like my type of visitors. You're welcome anytime.
I'll be staying to look after Aino today, so I won't be going with you.
Hey, don't sweat it. We'll find our way just fine.
I'm glad to hear that. Also, I must admit, I have very much missed the charging bed that Aino made for me.
Oh, are you here to play with me?
Oh shit, you just got free Aino. Okay, sweet.
Aino? Present!
Hello, yo. You're actually kind of cute. I'll give you that much. Go. First Hydro Claymore? No way, really? Shit, okay. That's wacky. The fact that we're this far into the game and we have such a big roster that we still don't have certain combinations. Okay, go to Frostmoon Enclave. We're running. Allons-y, bitches. Okay. Little creatures. Okay. Let's see. No, I need you to jump there, Zhongli. I mean, HSR has 3 physical discharge. Well, but HSR is also a younger game, right? So, like, I would expect there to be, like, those smaller... What the fuck is going on over there? Okay. I'm just not gonna worry. He's old, he has joints. I still expect him to at least be able to, like, jump.
Seeing Anafa and Aino reunited like that sure was heartwarming.
Real family, huh?
Mm-hmm. We should definitely hang out with them more in the future. Speaking of homes, we must already be close to where the Frost Moon Scions live. The vibe here feels different, just like the scenery.
Boop, boop. That was rendered live, wasn't it?
I feel like some sort of breeze blew by, and then the petals suddenly turned into...
Okay, Casters, I know you're here somewhere. Kuenki?
Is that a Kuhenki? She looks different from the ones we saw before. Hey there! What's your name? Huh. Doesn't seem able to speak.
Something you want to show us?
No idea what she wants. Unless you want to stop, maybe we should just keep moving? She's following us! Go on. Go on now. We've got stuff to do. Best you find someone else to hang out with.
Cool. Cool. Let's finish? Okay.
Hey! Don't make it sound like Paimon some kind of meanie.
The W kind of gives you the hint. It's supposed to be somewhat Nordic. I know.
Paimon sees her. Paimon promises she'll be nicer.
It's interesting because Finnish is technically not a Nordic language. But I think Genshin is lumping it in here with other Nordic countries and languages and like cultures. So like, yeah, it finishes Uralic and yeah, exactly. So they're kind of lumping it in here when it really shouldn't be, all things considered.
Seeing as we're on our way over to meet Lauma anyway, we can ask her about it while we're there.
Okay, let's go get the statue. How do we get up there is now the question. Like the new crystal flies being those puffballs, they are adorable. Everything about this nation is just like more adorable. What is going on here? Wacky. That's a puzzle I'm gonna go later. What are you? Ah! Okay.
Huh? Hey, look! Isn't that Lauma? The moon chanter?
Let me take a look at your wound. You must be more careful. Doesn't matter how much of a rush you're in, your safety always comes first. Oh, you're back too. How was your day? You what? Those two Fatui? The ones who were causing trouble in Nasha Town? You went to teach them a lesson? And you put that in their food? You naughty little thing. How could you do that?
I like how she says that while she's like incredibly amused by it. She's very much Disney princess vibe.
They didn't notice. That's not the point. You mustn't do that again, okay? Next time, at the very least, bring a few of your friends along too. You'll be an easy target if it's just you on your own.
Hey, Lauma! Still remember us?
Oh, it's the Traveler and Paimon, isn't it?
Correct.
Welcome to Hisi Island.
Hisi, yep. Because Finnish has long vowels. Sorry for showing up just out of the blue like this. Hope we're not imposing on you.
Those who come with kindness in their hearts are always welcome with the Frost Moon Scions.
Were you just talking to those animals?
I was indeed. The Frost Moon Scions bloodline is unique. For throughout our history, there have been many among us who could communicate with all living things. What was that? Oh, is that so? She says she was trapped in a plant earlier, and that you were the ones who rescued her.
Oh.
She wants me to thank you on her behalf.
Oh, it was nothing. Barely lifted a finger.
If you both are free, why don't you join us at the Frost Moon Enclave for dinner? Consider it a small token of thanks for your kindness.
We'd love to! And actually, we had something we wanted to ask you anyway.
Snezhnaya.
You're interested in the story of Kutar?
Holy shit, her pronunciation! Whoa! Y'all were not lying when... Holy shit. I know the bar is low, right? But still. Hold on. She actually rolls her R's. It's crazy. Kutar. Oh, wrong one.
Oh. You're interested in the story of Kutar?
She also hangs on the vowel, so she's doing the long vowels properly too. It's not gemination. What is it? Is it just vowel length? It's just vowel length. Okay. 'Cause I know gemination is vowel length, but for linguistics. Yeah, it's consonant lengthening. Anyways, sorry. Sidetrack.
Kutar?
Yes. Kutar is our moon goddess, the moon maiden who guides us.
Yeah, Kutar, not Kutar. You hang on the U's because Finnish has vowel length.
But up close, this one somehow seems a bit different from the one in Nasha Town. It's like it's more...
Natural?
Or like... more harmonized in its design.
All right, see ya, Hilo. Thank you for popping in.
That is because ever since the Fatui arrived in Nordkrai, they have been modifying and defacing our statues as they please.
Okay.
These statues were made by the Frost Moon Scions who settled here hundreds of years ago, crafted from the very finest Lunasol stone. Not only is this stone exceedingly rare, but it also brims with Kuvaki. I suppose the latter must be what caught the Fatui's eye.
Well, also the fact that Kutar is literally one of them.
For a time, we put up fierce resistance. But now, this is the only one left that still retains her original form.
We heard they even pulled some ancient moon's remnants down from the sky.
That's right. The two largest remnants landed in Nordkrai. One here on Hisi Island, and the other on Paha Isle. The Fatui built their research facility on top of the remnant over on Paha Isle, but they've had their sights set on the one here, too.
Oh! It's that little Kuhenki again!
Surely that can't be.
Hey! We've been wondering what was up with it, too. It just appeared out of some petals and hasn't stopped following us since.
No, that is no ordinary Kuhenki. These we name Luonnotar, beings born from the moon goddess's blessing.
Whoever Llama's VA is did some researching. Or at least she knows what she's doing. That's cool though.
Can you understand what it's saying? We honestly haven't got the slightest idea why it's been following us.
I'm afraid not. I cannot fathom its thinking any better than you can. Sometimes a long time must elapse before the moon goddess's blessings turn into Luonnotar. Perhaps you two were simply there to witness that transformation.
Oh, maybe.
Legend has it that the Luonnotar bring good fortune. Given that it seems to have taken a liking to you both, why don't you let it come along with you?
Really? Then you can start by helping us find some more treasure chests along the way. Capiche?
Twilight approaches. If you would hear more of the moon's story, then let us make our way to the Frost Moon Enclave. Beneath the gentle moonlight, I shall share this tale in full.
Okay. Oh, I actually need to grab the statue. Shit. We have one more. Okay, sweet. If I try and grab the statue's blessing, what happens? Oh wait, no, never mind. I'm a dumbass. Okay. I thought that was the element switch. Notice how the statue is fully polished and nice. Yeah, I know. It's crazy. It's so weird. Dirt. John Dirt.
Oh, Lady Lauma, you're back.
This is such a cool little area.
Come day or night, may the blessings of the moon goddess shine down upon you.
Can I just like take this? Hold on. There you go. Just take your take your natural resources while we're here. Like, ooh, berries.
Lauma, you have returned.
Wilhelmina, this is the Traveler and Paimon. Kindly arrange for 2 additional dinner settings for our honored guests.
Of course, my lady.
Wow! Everyone along the way here pretty much saluted you. Are you, like, super important around here?
I am but a moon chanter, one entrusted to convey the moon goddess's will. Nothing more.
She's just being modest. The Moon Chanter holds the highest rank among us Frost Moon Scions. Lauma is our leader.
Wilhelmina?
I know. I'll send word to the kitchen. 2 meals coming up.
Whoa! Paimon had no idea you were such a big shot.
It is merely that the unique traits of our bloodline have manifested themselves especially strongly in my person. That is no accomplishment of my own. Please, follow.
Okay. Well, not that way. Where the fuck is your thing? There is probably an intended way up here, but fuck it.
Even to this day, I am still trying to piece together the many fragments of our past. It is a story not only of the Frost Moon Scions, but also of the moons themselves.
A story of the moons?
Yes. We Frost Moon Scions are the last descendants of the ancient golden realm of Hyperborea. Its former glory may have faded, but what remains is a memory uniquely ours. In the distant past, Teyvat had not just one moon, but 3. It is said that they were created by the primordial master of this world, cast into the firmament to keep peace in the land below.
No fucking way, dude. No way we're getting this story without it. Oh. I know, yeah, the music is already just so... I'm kind of blown away right now by, like, all the shit that's happening. I am... Blah. Hold on. Oh.
Firstborn was the Eternal Moon,
Okay.
largest of the 3. Legend has it that it was her immense Kuvaki that gave rise to the ocean tides.
Are we going to get an answer as to who the fuck died and who's still in the sky.
Next was the frost moon. Smaller than her big sister, yet brightest in radiance. Her glow became the cold, undying lantern of the night. Finally came the iridescent moon, smallest of the sisters. Most of the time, her light was barely visible to the naked eye. Yet when she shone, her fleeting halos were all the more mysterious for it.
Okay. So Frostmoon is probably the one that's still around, considering Frostmoon Scions like exist.
What happened?
Afterwards, well, as you have seen, the 3 moon goddesses perished. This happened in a war triggered by the Descenders, and of the 3 lunar husks, only the frost moon survived unbroken, while the others were shattered to pieces.
Okay, war triggered by the Descenders, so we know when this happened, which is, woo, that's good. Okay. Yeah, okay, you know what the music sounds like? This sounds like a fucking Evan Call soundtrack. This sounds like something out of like Free Red. At least with the instrumentation, like the flutes and the stuff and that stuff. Stuff with your Evan Call? Why? He's such a good composer. Anyways, okay, so triggered by the Descender. Happened in a war triggered by Descender, so that will allow us to actually pinpoint shit way more. Like that's a huge timeline thing, which is really useful because we've never had a timeline for when these fuckers actually happen.
Oh, so that's why there were ancient moon's remnants in the sky.
Yes. It is also said that when the moons shattered, most of their fragments rained down upon this land like stardust. That is why Nodkrai is blessed with such an abundance of Kuvaki. As for the remnant that the Fatui recently pulled down, that belonged to the Eternal Moon.
Okay.
Wait a sec. But you just said that 2 of the moons were shattered, so where are the remnants of the iridescent moon?
The iridescent moon's remnants were never found. What happened to her after the war remains a mystery. Some say she vanished in an instant, while others believe that her remnants are simply too delicate to leave a trace.
Sus. We got Crimson Moon. 3 moons. I wonder which one was Connor's Crimson Moon related to. Yeah. Because the Crimson Moon is entirely unrelated. Okay, question. Yeah, possible idea here is, do you think like Crimson Moon is just like the iridescent moon, but like bleeding? Like the concept of like a dead moon that like bled before it disappeared.
Yet, though the era of the 3 moons has long since faded into legend,
well, the web event, okay.
Generations of Frost Moon Scions have always passed down a prophecy that one day the moon goddess would return.
Okay.
And in the end, that prophecy did indeed come to pass. Though not quite.
Lady Llama! Lady Llama, are you there?
Hello?
Cappy, what is the matter?
Cappy. We have been transported to Mario Odyssey.
Lady Llama, it's my daughter, Karina. Her illness.
Take me to her, right away.
Capybara. Yeah, send it to the Discord.
Her sensitivity to Kuvaki is flaring up again. After her last treatment, did you follow my advice and seek medical help in Nasha Town?
But those doctors are all Snezhnayan. They're outsiders, compatriots of those brutes who invaded our homeland. How can we possibly trust them?
Not all outsiders are enemies, Cappy. They've been treating this condition for generations. They have the experience we lack.
But we're Frostmoon Scions. Should we not remember what the outsiders did to our moons? Surely the Lady Kutar will reward our devotion.
But Cappy, Kutar is long... This isn't the time for a debate. O lost child, snow-swept and buffeted by the howling winds of the frigid night, let not the silver flame within you fade. By the frost moon's grace, I shall warm you, curled up as a fledgling in frozen soil.
Praise be to the moon goddess, my Karina.
Remember, she must take powdered laka berries daily. It will ease her symptoms.
Did she just use her own power to heal that girl?
Llama?
Philomena, what is it?
Dinner is ready.
I see. Cappy, let her rest here for the night. I'll have someone bring her a blanket.
All right. Thank you so much, Lady Llama.
Will she be alright?
I wonder if this kid is...
If there's anything at all we can do,
Now that's also a question. Does that exist in Teyvat? Or does anything like relevant?
For now,
Or like,
though,
like...
Karina should be fine. She'll be feeling a lot better tomorrow.
Does an analog exist? Judging from what we just saw, that doesn't sound like a long-term solution. But I'm guessing that Llama couldn't say anything else, at least in front of Karina's mother.
Please do not be worried. Come, let us head to dinner. I believe you still have some questions for me.
What's up, Philomena? Not coming with us?
Oh, sorry. Yes, I'll be coming too. I was just thinking about something.
Oh?
Llama makes such an unshakable moon chanter. Calm, capable, someone we can count on. Deep down, though, I know she's been quietly carrying the burden for the rest of us. Traveler, Paimon, believe me when I say that as a fellow Frostmoon Scion, I do worry about Llama. It's just that sometimes it's hard to say it to her face. Could I ask you to look out for her? I can tell she really trusts you.
Sure, but I think you should just tell it to her straight.
I fear that would stress her out even more. Sometimes I really admire her strength, but at the same time, I can't help feeling powerless myself.
Okay.
Phew. Phew. Paimon's so full. That was even better than the stuff you gave us before.
The girl is giving death slags. What? The Villamina or the
Thank you for
Little
accepting
girl.
such simple hospitality.
Or llama. Which one? Which one? Which girl?
Hey, we should be the ones thanking you. Seriously, that was seriously scrumptious.
How did you even manage to finish it? This slop's barely edible.
What's up, dude? Hey, we're outside of town. Can I just murder you? That'd be great.
Then again, I guess that's what you'd expect from savages.
It's you! Those rude Alpha-Tui we just met back in Nasha Town!
My sincerest apologies. If you found the food we gave you earlier difficult to swallow, may I suggest taking a deep breath and joining us? These delicacies might change your mind. After all, I suspect that your previous meal may have been tainted with something most unpalatable.
Bruh.
Huh? What do you mean? Tainted with what exactly?
With the bitter snobbery of those who call themselves civilized.
Why, you?
Don't push your luck, dude.
Looking for a fight? Sure, I'd be more than...
Hold it. We're not here to brawl. Yet. We're here on official business. Orders from above. We're here to deliver the Frostmoon Scions a warning. Or rather, a final ultimatum.
Bet. Okay. Let me hear
You
it.
have 3 days to hand over the relic and reveal the whereabouts of your so-called Kutar. If you fail to do so...
Oh yeah, the Fatui are looking for Columbina because she went AWOL.
Which, by the way, is the sovereign territory of the Tsaritsa of Snezhnaya.
Says who?
What insolence! Your demands are outrageous! For generations, this land has belonged to the...
Dear guests, allow me to save you both time and trouble with a speedy reply. The Frostmoon Scions will never hand over anything to the Fatui. And to those who set foot on our land with ill intent, I say this. With your blood, we shall draw an inviolable line in the snow. That applies to you, too.
Stubborn savages, the lot of you! Better hold back this time.
Okay, so how do you work?
Leave this place.
This ought to do it. Solidify!
Okay, Lunar Bloom. Holy shit. When Ginger meets Hydro and certain other conditions are met, a special Lunar Bloom reaction occurs. In addition to the standard Bloom reaction effects, this also provides a party with a valuable Verdant Dew. Certain characters can consume Verdant Dew or utilize their talents to deal Lunar Bloom damage. Okay. You know what? I'll just let the autism creatures do autism creature things.
You'll pay for this. Mark my words.
Not even gonna really worry about it too much.
Hey, if you're so tough, get back here and put him up! Huh. Guess all they're good for is running away.
I'm so sorry. You've had to put up with far too much unpleasantness today.
Come on, it's not your fault. We don't like bullies like them either. But still, they mentioned a relic and Kutar. What exactly could they be after?
About this relic.
Oh yeah, so this might not be the best time to bring this up, but we kinda have a favor to ask of you, Lama.
I see. So your questions concern the sacred relic too. Please, do not hesitate to speak your mind. Unlike those insolent intruders, you walk in the moonlight with open hearts. You stood by us when we needed your help, so it's only right that I return the favor. But let us continue this conversation somewhere more fitting. As it happens, there's something I'd like to show you, too.
Okay. Follow llama. Pocahontas. Yeah, no, that, like, when I first heard them say Savages, like, that started playing in my head, even though I don't think I've ever actually seen that movie. Like, Savage. I honestly have no desire to see that movie, because it's Pocahontas. There's a huge hole over there, I see it. I'm examining the big hole. Where am I going? Oh, I need to be going up this way. Okay.
Whoa! Now that's one huge statue.
This is the statue of our goddess, the Moon Maiden Kutar.
Yeah, it's just cool to beta, dude. What? I've seen bigger statues before. I.e., the one that's literally in Mondstadt.
Wow! It's spectacular!
Kutar was born here on Hisi Island around 500 years ago. As it just so happened, a priestess of the Frost Moon Scions witnessed the moment of her birth. Instantly realizing that this was the prophesied rebirth, she quietly recorded the event and carved this statue to honor that miracle. According to legend, Kutar's birth was accompanied by the sudden appearance of many Kuhenki, who wove the moonlight that bathed her into silken vestments fit for a goddess.
Did Kutar just spawn in? I guess so.
From that day forth, the Kuhenki have been regarded as Kutar's familiars. Some believe that their habit of guiding travelers to hidden treasure stems from an instinct. The same one that not only drives them to protect the moon goddess, but also to make her smile. After all, according to the records, Kutar always looked lonely as she gazed up at the distant moon.
So about Kutar's whereabouts.
Kutar left Hisi Island before I was even born.
Okay.
According to the previous moon chanter, the goddess was angered by our people's greed, and that is why she left us.
Where did she go?
No one knows what happened after she left. But just a few months ago, after those two ancient moons' remnants fell from the sky, she was spotted on Hisi Island once more. And the Fatui have been harassing and threatening us ever since.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. I was like, the verbiage she used is like, she was born on Hisi Island gives a more like the actual like mechanism of birth, but like, because like someone like Arlecchino, Pereira, just as far as we know, fucking just spawned in a field somewhere. Like that terminology isn't really used with some of the characters that we have. So specifically when using stuff like that, I just like, Yeah. Yeah, like Nahida and like those sorts of characters just kind of spawn in, and they intentionally avoid the verbiage that like implies a biological mechanism instead of like something more magical.
Judging from what they've said, our moon goddess is actually their missing harbinger. Columbina, the damselette.
The damselette? But isn't she number 3 amongst the Fatui Harbingers?
Yes, she is.
So she's actually the moon goddess.
I mean, that makes sense. Number 3 being literally a goddess. She's holding Noctis. I see that. I'm going to grab it when I can.
That too is a question I've struggled with. But even at the best of times, understanding other people's choices is difficult, let alone those of a goddess.
Please tell me she's unhinged and she just did it because she thought he was funny or something.
Plus, forgive me, there I go again, rambling about our history.
No, keep going. I am more than willing to just listen to you ramble.
Honestly, Paimon's not sure which part she's more curious about now.
Since ancient times, the Frost Moon Scions have had in our possession a special fragment of the ancient moon's remnants. A piece in which I sense a power unlike any other. Successive generations of moon chanters have all detected a divine presence within it. We call this unique remnant the Moon Marrow.
We heard you can use it to see what happened in the past.
What is it in particular that you seek from the past?
Like a spaceship?
Well, basically, to cut a long story short, the Traveler here's at...
Paimon must have just remembered the unfortunate link between the 3 moons and the Descenders, but right now I shouldn't try to hide it. I'm not from Tevat, I'm a Descender, and I'm searching for the truth about me and my siblings' past.
Thank you. Your honesty is a sign of your trust, both in me and the Frost Moon Scions.
Like bone marrow? That's the link that I made. It's like bones from the goddess, yeah. Well, it is interesting though, if we're talking about bone marrow is where stem cells are, mostly. Which are the cells that can pretty much become whatever they need to be. So like...
Unfortunately though, I won't be able to use the moon marrow to shed light on your past. Our people revere the moon marrow as a sacred relic. I'm only permitted to retrieve it from the secret chamber in which it is hidden once a year, on Moon Prayer Night.
Oh, really? So, when's the next Moon Prayer Night?
Judging from the tides this evening, a little less than 2 months.
Huh? Does that mean the date changes every year?
The ceremony is held on the night when the moon is closest to Tevat. This is also when Nodkrai's Kuvaki reaches its peak. Only then can the seal on the secret chamber be lifted.
Oh, guess we've got no choice but to wait.
I am truly sorry that I can't.
This is some like Sozin's Comet bullshit, I love it.
But, as the Moon Chanter, I swear that I will do everything I can to help you find the answers you seek.
Thank you, Llama.
Think nothing of it. After all you've done for us, you deserve nothing less.
Who'd have thought today was only our first day in Nodcry? Feels like so much has happened already.
If I may be so bold, what does family mean to you?
This is weirdly out of nowhere. This is like fucking Withers asking you what's the worth of a soul at the most random point in the game, in like the beginning of BG3.
A secret that could hurt your family. Would you be honest with them? or try to hide it?
Who's asking? Yeah, she's like, yeah, so if you had like a secret that would like ruin your relationship with your family, would you but like is really important, would you share it? I'm asking for a friend, of course. Like this is entire hypothetical. Really keeping your friend in the dark is right. Your family in the dark is never right. But come to think of it, it's not as if Lumine hasn't been hiding things from me.
Oh, I'm so sorry. That was a strange question. I didn't mean to put you on the spot.
I mean, to be fair, it's getting Ether thinking, which is good.
I guess I've just never met anyone with a story quite like yours before. I just suddenly had the urge to ask. It's getting late, and you two must be rather tired too. Would you like to stay the night here on Hisi Island?
Oh, that's all right. We've already got a room back at the flagship as it happens.
Do you need me to show you the way back?
No worries. It's quite a way, and you should get some rest too, Lauma. We'll make sure to be careful.
Understood. Then I won't keep you.
Okay.
So, what you thinking? Sure was an eventful day.
That's a lot to think about, that's for sure. A lot of threads to unravel and even more conflicts to resolve.
We're not at a dead end in the search for your spaceship yet. We can always learn.
Lumine, my little sister. I wonder what you're doing right now. Camera cuts to Lumine. No, okay. Wait, what was this quest called? Hold on. Reunion Beneath the Moonlight. Okay. I've got a little bit more time. I can manage this last sequence, right? So Ether's the older twin, which is, I love that. I don't know if we knew if he was the older one. That's actually something I did not know. That's a neat little detail though. Well, how long do you have? I was planning on getting off in like the next 10 minutes, 10, 20 minutes to get ready for the next thing I have. Mid-long? Okay.
Ad Astra Ab. Thank you for complete.
Are you able to do this, or should I call it for the night? I think this is a great point to stop. Alrighty. Well, then I will do that. Oh, baited. Okay. I got baited. I figured I'm like hours away. You can start it. There's one point where you can stop in 2 minutes, but here's fine too. Okay. We'll stop here for the night. Then. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and for being patient with me while I trip my fucking breaker for the 7th billionth time. I need to figure that out. But yeah. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. This same thing we might do next week. We might start an hour earlier, depending on how things go. Yeah, that's all I have for today. Hopefully y'all enjoyed. I am already getting like antsy. I want to keep playing. I so badly want to keep playing. We might, I don't know. That's a lot. That's interesting. Okay. But yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I am loving it. I'm excited. I've been enjoying the clarity on things that we've been wondering about for so fucking long. And yeah, so I will talk to y'all next week to continue this quest. So yeah, bye-bye, y'all.